Good morning, everyone. This is Ida of Created to Create. Welcome back to my channel. If you are not 18 years or older, this video content is not intended for you. I have a project share. As you all know, I have been working on I've been working on kits, and I shared a haul where I bought this ladybug die, and it is a shaker die, so you get the silhouette frame, and then you get the piece that you cut the acetate with, and then you get the one that makes the shaker bit part, but you have to layer it up. One thing I don't like about this die is that the line is very thin, and it's hard, or for me, that my eyesight isn't what it used to be, to stay within the perimeter of these lines, because it's so narrow that I don't like it when the glue seeps out, because I added too much and it looks, even though it dries clear, there's still a shine or a gloss to it. I don't like that. So for me, I don't like that the lines are real narrow. I would rather have a thicker outline. That way, if I add a little bit too much glue, it wouldn't show. So I put this together in two ways. I did it in the shaker. I hope the lighting is good. I did it in the shaker part, and it's okay. I did add several layers. I think this has maybe 6 layers, and because it's so narrow and so thin, I don't think it makes a big impact as far as, and I was using thick paper to stack it up to get that little well in here where I could add sequin. I really didn't have the colors that I wanted for this sequin, and but it ended up okay. It's uh, I'm not real crazy about shakers, I guess, but for those of you who like shakers, then this is for you. And then I added a bow, a little grosgrain bow here with a ribbon I shared the other day. And I did cut out a second circle for the head part because I wanted to dome it, so I did give it some shape so it wouldn't be flat. So there's the first one that I created, and then I created another one which I personally like it better. It's not a shaker, but I cut out the silhouette shape in black. I did the same thing on the head. I cut out an extra circle with just a circle punch and kind of curved it to mimic the curved shape right here. And I added it, and then I added some of my gel glue, dimensional glue. It dries clear and it's stiff. And I did the wings. I kind of shaped them. I did give them shape so they would be kind of domed a little bit, and I left them up a little bit, and I like this one better. And then I added, because the outline is so thin again, no matter how careful I tried to be, I could see little shiny bits on the black, and I didn't like that. So I added some black stickles, and I'm not even sure I like that. But I added these icicles, and maybe it's because they have iridescent in there that I don't care for it, but it looks okay. And then I had a little bow in my stash, and I will share with you what that bow looks like. And I've had it a long time. It is this one right here that cuts out, the little hearts come out. So here's the bow piece, and then here is the tail part, and then the little piece that wraps around the bow. So that's what I used to make this bow. And I did the bottom in red, as you can see, and then I did the bow part, or the loop part, in black, and then the center in the red. Now for the wings, when you cut out the die, it does cut these wings out, and what I did with those, I ran them through a polka dot embossing folder that I've had for years. And then I took my permanent marker, and everywhere where there was a polka dot, I colored it in, dabbed it with my permanent marker. But that was before I created the bow. After I created the bow, I had a bunch of these little hearts sitting here in the two colors that I had cut. The tail was in the red and the blue part was in black. So I got a bunch of little bitty hearts, and that's what I did to these wings right here. Instead of doing the polka dot and running them through my embossing folder, if you don't have this embossing folder and you have the die or some kind of something that punches out teeny tiny hearts or what stars or whatever, you can use those as the spots on your ladybug. So I really like the way the hearts look, and I also like the way it looks embossed, and those polka dots are raised because I embossed them. So that's one of the projects that I wanted to share with you. And then I wanted to share a paper pad that I bought. Let me put this away. I wanted to share with you a paper pad that I bought, and I'm not going to use these, so I'm just going to throw these away. But if you're making a shaker and you have something that cuts out little shapes, teeny tiny, these are minute, these are real tiny, you could use these as part of the shaker bits in your if you're turning it into a shaker. I'm not going to do that, but you can. I wanted to share a paper pad. I got a bunch of stuff over here that I'm still working on. And you know what? Let me remove it. Let me see if I can move it. I've been cutting out some of my dies that I picked up here recently. So I could share. And that's why I got a mess up here. So I've been trying to really do my best at cutting out the things that I picked up and not just sticking them in a drawer or a basket or a bin and forgetting about it. So I am trying to cut everything out so I can see what it looks like. And I also have a die cut notebook. I recommend that that you do that if you have the room to store it, because once you cut it out, it you know, when you go through your book, when you're going to create a card or a project or whatever, and you go through there, it reminds you of what you have, and then you already have some cut out. So I like that. I keep a die cut book for my die cuts because I have been gifted tons of die cuts from my friend Jacqueline and then other people in swaps. So I keep all of that, but I have it nicely organized. So the paper pad that I want to share with you is by Hunky Dory, and they have been around a very long time, but I guess I never really paid attention. And it caught my eye. I was watching a video on YouTube and someone was sharing their haul from Hunky Dory. These they are on HSN, and then they're on other companies. I will link this paper pad in the description box. I believe it's still available, and it is gorgeous, you guys. So I'm going to open it up, but I'm going to open it up. No, I can open it up. I was going to say sideways, but no, I'll just open it up like this. Look at the gorgeous, gorgeous images. And this is an A4 size. You know what? Let me turn it this way. This is an A4 size paper pad. I'm going to raise it up so you can see, hopefully end to end. And this is an A4 size paper size, and you get all these images, card front images, and they do have the gold foiling. There's sentiments, there's just the images, and these are already perforated, so you just punch them out. They're already kind of pre-cut. You even get a border over there. So you get one of that one of this one, and this is like a paper pad type. And then you get these. Look at these beautiful oval frames and the circle frames. Beautiful. And look at this little butterfly border. If you like butterflies and roses, this is for you. And then you get it in a kind of a square shape. And they're stunning. They're beautiful. Like, I don't even think that the video is doing it justice. And then here's the scallop circle one. Again, you have a bunch of butterflies with gold foiling and the roses throughout. And like I said, you just kind of punch, as you can see, it's pre-cut kind of. And it's only got little sections where you just punch it out. Look at this beautiful, this is matte paper. The card fronts they have gold foiling. This is a matte paper right here. Look at this shabby, licious looking page right here. It is gorgeous. So it's got the letters, it's got the roses, it's got the butterflies, and I love the way they put pops of blue in it, because blue is my favorite color. And you wouldn't think that this shade of blue would go with every other thing that's going on here because it's so light, but it does. It works. So this paper is really, really thick. I'm wanting to say this is 350 GSM, which is equivalent to, I'm going to say about 110, 120 pound cardstock. And it is one-sided. Here's another one. Look at this. So you can use these to make your card bases or layering pieces. I would probably use them as layering pieces, and I would use either white or an off-white card base. Beautiful. Look at that down there. So these are all one-sided. Then look at this one. I love the pastel colors in here. This one's really shabby looking. I love this collage right here in the corner. And then this has very pale, very faded roses. And I mean, this is thick, guys. Then you get these right here. This one right here has, it's matte right here, but the image has foiling on it. Look at how beautiful that is. OMG. I could have like 10 more of these and it wouldn't be enough. Look at this beautiful border down here with the gold foiling. And then the bottom and the top is matte. It just works. Look at that, guys. Look at this beautiful page. Again, this is still the very thick cardstock. Look at this. For those special cards. And then this right here is thinner paper. It is, what did it say it was? I read it. I'll tell you what it is. It is 150 GSM, which is equivalent to maybe a 65 pound, maybe a little lighter cardstock. And the images are real faded because this is made for lining the inside of your card, where you want a hint of the design that you have in the front, but it's more muted. And this is, you know, it's, like I said, it's thinner. It's 150 GSM. It might not be quite 65 pound, but it is made to be a liner inside your cards. Look at that. And it is matte as well. Here's that darker page that had the blue, but very muted. Kind of a ghost image. Beautiful. Here's the other one. So you can make several cards with this pad if that's what you're doing, or you can alter something. It is just gorgeous. Gorgeous. There's the one with the rose in the corner. So you get quite a bit on this paper pad. I don't think this is brand new, but it's new to me. And I just love it. I can't wait to create with it. Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's called Forever Florals. And then it's the rose, and it's the deluxe craft pad. I will link this, and I will link the die to the ladybug in the description box. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone is having a great day. Oops, one more thing I wanted to share with y'all before I forget. I was playing with the die that says Be Beautiful, and I said it would go beautiful with my kit, with my new paper that I got from HSN, the Beautiful collection. And I had said something else, but you guys were able to read it and let me know what it said. But I cut it out and I love it. So I'm gonna make embellishments to go with that new paper pad, and that paper pad has this blue in it. So the base of, well, you can't, it's white there, but if I turn it sideways, you can see a hint of the blue from the foam, and that coordinates beautifully with what's going on in the paper, so it doesn't look ugly. You know, it's perfect. But I do like to put, whenever possible, I like to put like my pretty stock in the front, and then I'll cut out a white or a coordinating cardstock to go in the back. So I like to sandwich the foam in between two layers of paper, so when I go to glue this on, or if I'm using it as part of my kit, it's, when you're gluing it, it's, you're gluing paper on paper. So, and then I added one of my, let's put it on here, then I added one of my Carnation Craft little bees there. I shaped it. I haven't put anything on the wings, but I'm going to add some iridescent stickles to the wings and probably dot the flowers with some diamond dots. But look at how beautiful it looks, and it's going to be perfect with that paper. Let me bring out that paper. Let me bring out a page of that paper. And what I did notice about this paper, what I noticed about this paper was that it didn't have any smaller size sheets. Okay, let's do this one that has these 4 cutouts for cards. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at that, guys. Maybe not on that one because the colors are too similar. Let's find another page that has maybe more of the blue in it. Yep, here's one. Here's that blue one. Let's just say you're making a card front. Look at how beautiful that is. And the blue that I used is perfect with the blue that's going on in the paper. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Look at how gorgeous that is. Anyway, guys, that's what I have been doing. I will continue to cut out more of my dies. That way I can share them with you guys. I still have a bunch more to go, and I'm actually liking just, you know, getting my things and cutting them out and just putting them in my notebook, so I know that I have them as a reminder when I'm creating. I always go to my die cut book. It can be a notebook, it can be whatever, you guys, and just get some kind of trading card pocket sleeves, some coupon pocket sleeves to go in a 3-ring binder, because you want all different shapes and sizes of pockets that will accommodate all your different sizes and shapes of die cuts. That's the way I do it, and it really works for me. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope everyone is having a great day, and God bless. Bye.